Namaste, welcome to this channel Dr.ARM'sChemistry. Chemistry. Last time we have seen the various examples of complexes of transition metals having coordination number 7, and now we will see the coordination number 8. This is coordination number 8, and we will discuss variety of examples and different structures arising from this coordination number, and what are the effects of also various ligands. This coordination number 7 has some examples with 8 vertex structure, with 8 vertex polyhedron, and the best example of this structure is a cube. So the rare arrangement of donor atoms in such type of structure is shown with some examples. For example, Na3, PaF8, sodium octafluoroprotoactinate. Then another example, Na3UF8, sodium octafluoruranate. Then another example is Et4N tetraethylamine. This is for uranium and CS8. So here the normal cubic structure is like this. Normal cubic structure. So this structure is like this. So this is our regular cube, and it is called square eclipse structure. Now we will have another structure where the cube is distorted. So the distorted structure is arising in order to prevent the steric hindrance. Means in order to remove the steric hindrance, the ligands are moving slightly away from each other, and this gives the distorted cubic structure, which is also called as staggered squares. So first of all, we will show this cube, and now we will find that this is a staggered structure like this. So you will find that this is a staggered structure. So we label it as the squares staggered. We can have some examples of such structures. So this is also called square antiprism. This is also called a square antiprism. So we can have some examples of these structures like this. ZR, acetyl-acetato, AC, acetyl-acetonato. So this is 4 means tetrakis acetyl-acetonato zirconium. So this is with D0 configuration. Now another example is in A3 TAF8. This is also D0 configuration. Then A2 RE F8 is potassium octafluororenate. This is D1 configuration. And another is K2. This is NH3 CH2 CH2 NH3. Then NB this is D1 configuration. So these are some examples of this cube and distorted, that is square staggered structures. So here you will find that this structure is converted into this, that is interconversion takes place in order to minimize or reduce the steric effects. So steric effects are reduced by this conversion. So means this equilateral structure is moving away, means it gets distorted. So it gives the staggered structure. Then idealized 8 coordinate structures. We will see other idealized 8 coordinate structures. So we have seen the square antiprism already in the above examples. So this can be viewed in different way. Means we have seen the view of square antiprism in from the top view of that structures. We can show the side views of like this. So this is square antiprism. So we can have another few more examples. That is MO, AS8, MO, CN8 4 minus. This is compressed structure. Then this is ytterbium YB NH3 8 3 plus. So these are few examples of this square antiprism. So this is square antiprism. So which we have already seen, but in different angle. Now there is one more structure called dodecahedron. Another structure will be like this, dodecahedron. So you see how to draw this structure. So we can draw the pentagon like this. Like this. So first of all we have to show this pentagon. And again we have to show one more point here in this way. Somewhat here. So we can show this coordination here. With these points. Then we can add few more points here like this. Again one more point should be added here. So this is our dodecahedron. Dodecahedron. So these are some examples. there are acetyl-acetonitrile, twice, and twice. Then americium, Cl2, H2O6 plus. So these are some examples of this body can drawn. Here central ion is expected to be larger because the coordination number should be higher, that is 8. So in order to achieve this requirement, we are expecting the transition metals which are larger in size, so that they will be able to accommodate the 8 ligands. The size of the metal ion should increases. We know that the size increases from 3D to 4D to 5D. So in this way, size is found to be increasing. Now we can have some bidentate ligands and their examples of such structure. So we can remember these examples: MO, O2, 4, 2 minus. So this is the D0 configuration. Example of D0 configuration. Another is Ti, NO3, 4. This is also D0 configuration. Then another example is Cr, O2, 4, 3 minus charge, and D1 configuration. Another example is Mn, NO3, 4, 2 minus. So this is D5 configuration. Now we can have some more examples. That is Fe, NO3, 4 minus. So this is D5 configuration. The Fe has this 3D. Fe is the example from 3D, and the rare example of 3D is like this also. Fe, EDTA, H2O twice plus. So this is the example from solution phase, and it is rare or rarely observed. So this is a rarely found example of this type of structure. And now we will see another structure with the same coordination, number 8. And this is the structure called a hexagonal bipyramidal. So we can have this structure. Hexagonal bipyramidal. So we can have one ligand about this, like this, one ligand below this, natural ligand is at the center. This is our hexagonal bipyramidal So this is a rare coordination number for this hexagonal bipyramidal structure, but it is favored in hexadentate macrocyclic ligands. It is favored in macrocyclic hexadentate ligands. Another important structure we can have. So the example of this structure is, for example, cadmium CD Br2, then 18 crown ether, 18 crown 6 ether. Another example we can have the bicapped trigonal prism. So you can show this prismatic structure like this. And the capping is observed only on square surface. We have to remember that these are the square surfaces. There are 3 such square surfaces for prism. It cannot be shown on the square trigonal surface. The capping is not shown on the trigonal surface. It should be on square surface. But out of 3, we are using here only 2 surfaces. 3 surfaces can also be used, but the coordination number will increase. So we will show this like in this way. So this structure is like this. So these are caps. You can show these are the cap structures. So this is called bicapped trigonal prism. And the example is ZR F8 ZR F8 core minus. So this is D0 configuration. Another example is LA lanthanum acetyl acetonato ACAC 3 and OH 2. So this is D0 configuration. So these are the examples of these specific structures of the complexes with coordination number 8. So let us stop here and we will see the next point, next coordination number 9, 10 and higher in the next lecture. So till then, goodbye, see you next time. Please subscribe to this channel. Please like button and bell icon. So thank you very much for watching this video.